We're the American Red Devils, and we are previewing Manchester United's next match. It's in the Europa League. It's a big one. It's the round of 16, leg one against Real Sociedad in San Sebastián, Spain. Sir, the American Red Devils are going. We're traveling abroad, dumb bastards. What the fuck are you thinking? Traveling for this team twice? And we're going to northern Spain with the other crazy traveling Reds. It's going to be a big game. Last shot at Europe. United blew it. Had a great chance to beat a bad Fulham, take us to the FA Cup round of 16. Instead, crashed out in penalties. Second bite of the apple. This is it. This is the only chance to salvage the season, and it could all end in the next week. And we're going, sir. It's not easy. Feat of strength to get there. Unbelievable. You think I want to go to Dulles? We're going to have a hell of a time, sir. United will not be the source of joy on this trip. If you go in with that mindset, you're going to have a good time. So United coming off a lot of football, 120 minutes, 130 minutes, all the stoppage time, tired legs, thin squad, tough atmosphere. Spaniards have had our number in Champions League, Europa League, everything in between. You should fear for United. How we feel? You should fear for the American Red Devils. Dumb bastards.
The American Red Devils
abroad, baby. Let's go.
It's always great. Once a year, we make the pilgrimage to see the greatest footballing club in all the land, sir, Manchester United. And unfortunately, it's been a rough couple of years. My first match was 2009-10, United, Liverpool, Wayne Rooney beating up Rafa Benitez and Fernando Torres, just like the Sir Alex on the touchline, all the feels. And we've gone pretty much every year since. And it is getting pretty bad. You know, like you said, like we're going to go. We love going. But you're like, we got to kind of not really get up for the game because the team is just playing in such bad form. It reminds me of Ralph Rangnick. When we went to Crystal Palace away, we lost 2-0 on the last day of the season. That's when Pogba and Ronaldo just didn't even bother to show up for Rangnick's last match. But Erik ten Hag was in the stands, so you felt like there was a little bit of hope there. And then the away end, we were cheering because Liverpool lost the title on the last day. And so,
that was fun.
But it was embarrassing that the team out on the pitch, the fans weren't even cheering them. They were cheering for another team, our rival, actually, across town, who was winning the Premier League that day. And that is kind of where United has become, like a banter club. Then we went to Fulham, saw United lose to Fulham at home 2-1. It's just the losses have keep piling up for us on the road. And this team, to see them play well, to see them show fight, to see the crowd get into it, it's fading away. You know, the atmosphere at the Stretford End isn't the same as it used to be. And going away with them, it's still got the fight, but it's just not like it was when we were in our prime. I even think going away to Sunderland against David Moyes, 6'4", hard as fuck, he gets the Reds excited. And that's what United is all about. That's what traveling to see these boys is all about. You're going to see a great team, some all-stars in it, play great football, and have a blast with your friends. And it's kind of maybe a blast with your friends. You're not seeing great football.
No, you're not. I think not also seeing great atmosphere. I mean, the Old Trafford crowd against Fulham wasn't really up for it. Not that this team inspires much confidence or any reason to get up for it. But I think the last time I saw a proper crowd was that 5-0 drubbing we took Ole's last dance, because there was still some fight. Ole garnered a lot of goodwill. He's probably the last time a United manager got all the fans behind him, even if it was, for not in terms of all just falling apart. But even that game where we got like trounced, the Old Trafford faithful, the Stretford End was up for it at the end, just having their voice be heard over the Liverpool fans. And ever since we've gone recently, it's like heart and soul of this club is fading a little bit. We're at a tough moment. We're in tough times. It doesn't look like it's going to any better any soon. There's no huge coffer of cash coming. It's not like, oh, we'll just go in and we'll give this manager 400, 500 million to spend. The money doesn't exist. The money's not there. We're not going to be in Europe next year because we're not winning the Europa League. We already blew it with the FA Cup. And I think Manchester United fans and American Red Devils are going to have to get used to eating shit sandwiches, because that's what's on the menu for today, tomorrow, and the next day. Is like it's going to be shitty for a long time, and we have to just suck it up and deal with it. Because Hopium, man. They already shut that mine down, bro. The health department's like, sorry. There's just too much bullshit going around. Shut them down.
No, and I feel
I
like
got nothing
social
left.
media plays into that too. It's like every player we sign, like, Hoyland's a great example. We sign him, everyone's like, oh, this guy's going to be amazing. I was like, I think we're paying for a kid who's like really unproven here. And I'm not, but like if you say that, it's very controversial because every United Hopium mine is just like ripping Hopium about this Danish kid. Same with Xerxes, like Hopium, this guy's going to be like, and it's like, maybe we actually buy shit players. And maybe we should be like very like thinking the opposite way of like, hey, someone comes in, they got to prove it. But I feel like everyone uses United in a way where they crown themselves, they get paid a lot of money, Casemiro, and then they check the fuck out. And that's in the culture, and it doesn't equal a good product on the field. So we're hoping the lads can find some fight in San Sebastián away. We have been good in Europa League, so that is counter to the narrative of this season. And we've been playing well away. It's home that's been really horrid. But United's last 21 games they've played, they have not had a lead at halftime, sir. That is how bad we have been watching it. So we love this team. We love traveling abroad, meeting other Reds. Sir, tough times don't last. Tough Muppets do. We will be back. It might not be the next couple of years, but when we do, we will be obnoxious. We will be enjoying it. We'll be having a blast. Quick PSA for the podcast. You like the American Red Devils, check out our YouTube channel. We're on YouTube. If you're listening to iTunes or Spotify, search American Devils on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, help the algorithm, help us get found by other Muppets like yourself. And check out our Patreon page, patreon.com/AmericanRedDevils. Extra special behind-the-scenes episode. Every single month, we're dropping an in-depth episode about our upcoming trip. Sign up on Patreon. Get access to extra ARD content. Support our podcast. Grab some merch on the store. We got the Eric Ten Hag Red Army scarf flying off the shelves. FEMA Garnacho.
Collector
we got
item.
the hats.
Oh, he skunked that one
We
too.
got shirts, hoodies. Yeah, it's a scarf curse.
Yeah, no mod scarf.
Scarf curse.
No Cheeto
now
scarf.
I think everything about this club is cursed.
Basically.
But
These
grab
hats
some
are
merch.
great.
Hey,
Hats are great.
the pod isn't cursed. Support the podcast. Check out our blog. Alex is doing a great job.
This guy's
Ripping.
cursed. This guy's killing it.
Tell us about iTunes reviews.
iTunes reviews and 5-star reviews of the American Red Devils wherever you listen. It's a great way to support the pod. It helps us get found organically by other top Muppets like yourself. And we're still giving away free merch. All you have to do is write a 5-star review on iTunes or Spotify and send a screenshot of their review to americandevils@gmail.com with your mailing address, and I'll personally pick, pack, and ship some free ARD gear. Send it right to your door anywhere in the world. We got 5-star reviews all around the world. We appreciate our fans. They show more effort and gumption than these bunch of bluffers do. Are they going to bail us out in northern Spain, Basque region, sir? I'm not so sure.
Fighting for our lives.
Breathing.
All right.
Go. Ah, sorry.
We are headed Europa League. Round of 16, Real Sociedad.
Hey, John, let me ask you a question. Easy to get to? Very easy, right? You just hop on a flight.
Not easy to get
You show up at Real
The
Sociedad.
ARD fam going
Oof.
SFO to Dulles, to Lisbon, to
Bilbao.
Bilbao.
Getting the flight.
Our car ride to
Plus.
San Sebastian
Woo.
to watch this club play. Round of 16,
To watch
Thursday.
Herxie. To watch Herxie.
Herxie, March 6th, 9:45 a.m. Amram, if you're listening, just bench Hoyland, please. Thank
Cheeto,
you
baby.
very,
Let's go.
Thank you very much. We are going to the
Aniota Stadium. Stadio de Aniota, also known as the Real Arena for sponsorship purpose.
Reale Arena.
The sponsors.
Yes.
Beautiful looking arena.
Reale Arena. It's beautiful. It's actually much newer than Old Trafford. We have some great seats. Cannot wait. Under the lights, San Sebastian. Give us the weather.
It's going to be beautiful, sir. Mid-60s and breezy. Lovely weather for football in the Basque Country. Alex's Scran Watch. Oh, I enjoyed this one. We're going to Borda Berry. We're going to have ourselves a bit of tapas. Get into the food, sir. Get into the food. A lot of good options. San Sebastian is a culinary capital.
Look at that. Culinary capital hitting.
This guy, what do you know, bro? Sir.
I
John
got some rice.
eating TGI Fridays. I'm going to Borda Berry. It's in the old country.
Hey, jamon. I love the jamon. Give me some jamon. I can eat that all
Go
day.
keep showing photos. You're just you're hanging out on the crap
The
photos.
jamon is good.
Yeah,
What are you
octopus. You
talking
got
about?
pulpo.
I
You got
like
calamari. Let's go.
There you go. Little steak. I'll take that, sir.
What else?
Hey, we're gonna be eating good. Alex's Scran Watch started on these trips where he's just like so into
true.
the food, so in the restaurants. Sometimes too territorial about the food.
Well, I've been backing off. You know, I'm trying not to hold
territorial.
on too tight. Try not to hold on too tight. Real Sociedad, sir. Tell us about
I
it.
get some Mickey D's in there, you know.
You can get all the Mickey D's you
Real
want, man.
Sociedad.
European Mickey D's is tops.
Real Sociedad Day Football, aka Real Sociedad. We have played them before. We know them on this podcast. They play in San Sebastián, Basque Country. They're founded in 1909. They play all home matches at the Real Arena. While a strong Basque contingent has been retained, essentially all Basque players from the region, majority Basque, play on the team. Obviously, they have some internationals, but it's kind of interesting tradition. Youth Academy produced Javi Alonso and Anton Griezmann as well. So
they didn't have a non-Basque player until the 89.
Yeah, they finished sixth. They're currently in ninth place. They're not doing great, but I'm sure they're going to play us off the park. Stadium capacity about 40,000. The Real Arena, built in 1993, so much newer than Old Trafford. So we'll be excited for it.
Looks a peach of a stadium. Should be a top game. The weather's going to cooperate. It seems San Sebastián, famously rainy city. The Reds will be traveling in full voice, I have no doubt. Manager watch, it's Emmanuel Alguacil, the 53-year-old Basque coach. He spent his entire managerial career at Sociedad. He started as a youth coach in 2011 and won the Copa del Rey with the club in 2021 or 2020. And his style, he likes the high press, possession-based football, and quick transitions. Where have we seen that before? He plays the 4-2-3-1, 4-1-3-2. Likes to push the fullbacks in, pinch it, direct attacking side. They're going to be very possession-based like the Spanish like to do, tiki-taka. And they're going to look to get out United. They're going to look to play direct, up the pitch. I don't think that dissimilar to a lot of the teams that play us in the bottom half of the Premier League, where they just very compact, fill the midfield with a lot of technical players and look to cut United open on the break, which feels like it's going to happen. Let's get into their signings. They bought a bunch of youngsters, up and coming. Highly rated Icelandic striker Oskarsson. He's supposed to be very good. Sucic as well is a highly rated Croatian. They bought a Spanish youngster named Sergio Gomez from Man City. So they're, pots and pans, buying youngsters for the future. How are they coming into this game, sir? What kind of form are they in? Real Sociedad, the Royals.
Betis, Anthony's new home, cooked them. They did beat Midgetland 5-2 to get to this round of 16. They beat Legans 3-0. Real Madrid beat them only 1-0, and then they just got cooked by Barca 4-0. They had a red card. They're coming in kind of up and down, mid-table, but they're ninth. They're not quite 15th in the EPL. But the thing about this match is, sir, like you were saying, United do play well at this level.
We do.
In the mud. In Europa League, we have found the level. We look like we have the quality to be able to hurt teams on the break. Maybe not play exactly how Amorim wants, but we can get a result away at the Real Arena.
No, we can. And you'd argue that, who's better, Real Sociedad or a Fulham? They're pretty close. You could argue Fulham might be better, even though they weren't in better form that day. They played not very great against United and still got the result in penalties. I think they're going to be up for it. This is a big game for Real Sociedad, the Basque Country. They're famous for their pride of being Basque first and Spanish second. So I think they're going to be very up for Manchester United side. So we have a record with them in the past. We played them in 2022 Europa League group stage where we finished second. Frustrating year. But, yeah, we have a decent record against them, all things considered.
1-3, drawn 2, lost 1, sir. Need to get that European trophy. Don't think it's going to be our year, but we're going to try. Player to watch.
It's the young Japanese winger, Takefusa Kobu. He is their top scorer this year in the Liga, highly rated. He was attracted to Brighton, I think. That signing fell through. Seems right up the Brighton's bandwagon, technical player,
good
Matoma.
Player. Yeah,
exactly. Probably score a bunch of goals. Here's how they line up, sir. They like the 4-1-4-1. A lot of those Basque names, sir. Some X's. Zubielda. There's the Oskarsson.
Zubamendi, Oskarsson. Look,
Zubamendi's a player.
We need to focus on ourselves. We got to start showing up for games, like you've been saying all season. United, the 11 that we played against Ipswich. We had Onana in net. Onana. Euro, Maguire, Delit backline. We had Dogu, who had the red card. Bruno, Ugarte, Delo on the right. Garnacho, Højlund, and Xerxes. What are you thinking for the Real Arena?
So remember, Dogu's available because he's been in the FA, so he'll be back. So I actually like this. I would just pull Højlund and put Cheeto. I think Højlund's got to be benched, and you don't want to start Cheeto because Cheeto should be coming off the bench, to be honest. He looked good for 20 minutes, but you can't start Højlund and Xerxes again. So you either start Cheeto or you push Xerxes up and I don't know, throw Eriksson up there. You got to play Garnacho. You need somebody who can beat a player for pace. I also want to see Garnacho and Dogu continue to link up. I don't know. I would make one change. I would just pull Højlund and put Cheeto in just for a punt, just to give someone some other option. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking the same thing. I'd like to save Garnacho, but you're right. Like, we have to get after them. And then Dogu, Garnacho, that connection's the best way we're going to get a goal. You know, it is worth a shout to put Højlund on if you're going to have that left flank trying to cross the ball in. You know, so that is the thinking maybe with the manager, but Højlund does need a break. He does. Both Xerxes, for me, it comes down to they can't play together, right? I think individually, if you could get someone on the right, get to low, kind of pushing out wide, getting crosses into Højlund, he could be dangerous. But when you have Xerxes there, he wants touches. He wants to beat a man. Like, that's not going to help Højlund's game. So they don't work together, and I think you just got to switch it up in some way up top, and we'll see. But Garnacho has played well against Real Sociedad back in the day, and let's hope he brings the sauce.
We need some sauce. We need some sauce, right? He's on his home country, you know. Actually, not home country. Well, he had the chance for dual citizenship. Obviously, he's an Argentine. I'm thinking about us signing him from Spain in the first place. But he did score his first goal, like you mentioned. His first professional goal for Manchester United was in that second leg.
Sociedad.
Game 2 against Sociedad back in 2022. Let's get into the odds, sir. This is to qualify. We are the under. Oh, no, we are the favorites. But the money line in the three-way, sir, if you click down right below it, that has it for the actual game. We are going to United heavy underdogs. Plus 105 for Real Sociedad at home, plus 210 for the draw, plus 280 for United on the road, sir. I think I'm up if we're at that stage of the telecast.
We're hammering United to win. Going down with the ship. Sir, burn the boats. We're going to Spain. We're going to San Sebastian.
Fuck it. 2-1. United 2-1. Come on, baby. Hope up.
I ain't going. Hey.
I'll go 2-1 United. Fuck it.
We're the American Red Devils, sir. We're going up to San Sebastian.
We're going up,
We're going to
baby.
eat well, and we're coming hard. We're going to the Rally Arena. We're going to let them know. I don't care
what do you got. Give me something.
North Jersey, Philly, God, sir, it's like one of us for like 5 Spaniards. You know, we'd be like, those guys are blow away in the wind.
They're little. They're
away in the wind. You know, a strong gust take them out, bro. We're coming from North Jersey.
But not the Croatians. That Croatians team we saw.
Sir, 3-2 Thrilla
in
San Sebastian. Can't wait for it. Look, the American Red Devils. We wear it on our sleeves, traveling across the world. Love this club. Like to have a laugh, have fun, meet other Reds. If you're going to San Sebastian, hit us up on the X at USA Red Devils. We'd love to say what up, say hi, sir. But that is it. That is the podcast, the American Red Devils. We are for fans, by fans. We love this team, and we're dying lately. So we need a dub. We need a dub in San Sebastian. Maybe we're going to be the spark, or we're going to be the curse that breaks this team down.
Either way, it is a trip to look forward to. Cannot wait for this. Show us something. This is still a great opportunity to win silverware. We've got a great chance at it. Sociedad, solid team, dangerous team, but we have the pieces we need to take it to them. Like, we just need our players to step up, come out, and let's get an away result, which will go a long way in just building confidence for the second leg. So big game for United. Big game for Ruben Amorim. We need somebody who's going to grab the fucking gauntlet. Who's going to do it? If Cheeto Obi is the only guy who's willing to step up, teenager, we're in a bad place. So someone's got to step up for the United side. We're stepping up big time. Dulles, Lisbon, Bilbao. Can't wait. Let's go.
We've seen it all. We won the lot.
Never going to stop.